Not sure. Going from a small indie game to a more established title here. Four boards and spirits of any complexity with a random adversary at max level. We are fighting France 6. Isn't that who I fought? That's who I fought the first time, and I beat them. So I'm 1-0 against France 6, actually. I keep on getting this snake thing. Alright. France. Oh, higher difficulty gives you more fear cards. That's why it takes me longer to get fear cards. To advance, I mean. We can only have 7 villages per player on the board at once, so it's 28 total villages. In stage 2, after exploring on each board, they pick a land of the shown terrain, and if it has a village or city, you add a blight, otherwise you add a village. After they successfully explore into a land which has no village or city, you add an explorer. There's a Slave Rebellion card, which shows up on turn 4. It's really good. It helps you a ton. After invaders build in the land with 2 explorers or more, you replace all but 1 explorer there with an equal number of villages. So they turn explorers into villages. During setup on each board, add a village to the highest numbered land without a village, add a village to land number 1. So they start with 8 more villages than usual. When invaders build a coastal city, add a village to the adjacent land with the fewest villages. Fun. When you remove blight from the board, put it here instead of onto the blight card. As soon as you have 12 blight total here, move it all back to the blight card. So we can't really remove blight ever. After resolving an explore card on each board, add an explorer to a land without any. Fear card effects never remove explorers. If one would, you may instead push the explorer. Cool. I also started to play through region locked all bosses. Great entertainment. What is region locked? Oh, like you can't go to the next region until you have killed all the bosses. I'm like kind of vaguely conceptually doing that, except thing. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Kind of. But not actually. We have to add explorers to lands which don't have explorers in them now. They're gone for jungle. I think typically if there's a beast without an explorer on it, I'm down to put the explorer on the beast. Because that way the beast will deal damage to explorers sometimes. But I don't actually know how often. So let's work that out. How do I do that? Card library. Are these all the events? No. No, they are not. These are all the events. All right. Okay. Okay. That's not how you begin writing bureaucrats, apparently. I just really want to know some stuff, like how often beasts deal damage. Do I have to type this all out? Surely there's just a list of this I could copy paste somewhere. Sometimes typing it out's nice though. Sometimes typing it out helps me remember stuff. On each board with nine or more B/C, build cards skip the highest numbered matching land. So if we have lots of cities and villages, we get fewer, but if we don't have many, then they make more. Apparently that can also affect a land without invaders. If we're at Fear 3 after the Ravage, step on each board in the land with the most cities, Ravage, and remove one city. Okay, and then what do we call these even? One of them's like a nature and one of them's a Dahan, I think. The nature is 2 fear per board with 2 or more beasts. And the Dahan is when invaders ravage if the land has both Dahan and presence. Defend 5. How many of these are there? 4. Is this 10? That's 11. 15, 26, 37, 48, 52. Alright, so instead of writing all of these out, let's just look at how many times beasts deal damage, because that's the thing that I actually care about. And we can do more of this if we want to know more stuff. Ooh, push stuff from a land with beasts. Okay. Destroy wall. Civic engagement is an excellent name for a card. Oh no. On each board. Destroy one explorer / village in a land with beast. Destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts. So yeah, beasts are good at killing explorers. I don't think that's wrong to observe. Cultural assimilation. On each beast deals 2 damage. Remove if kills village or city. That one doesn't do beast stuff at all. On trade with the invaders. Push 1 disease to the adjacent land with the most invaders. Disease also kills invaders sometimes. I need a different way to Disease and Dahan have the same first initial. Awkward. There's some stuff iPod Dod where like there are 2 decks of 100 cards each, one deck with 52 cards, I guess. 54. What did I say it was? I don't know. At some point I do want to know some basic percentages about those decks. Pushing stuff out of the lands with beasts is kind of weird. Like, do I want that? I don't know. On half boards, round up. Add 1 disease to a land with both Dahan and invaders. 2 damage to Dahan there. Hey, Dagoax. Oh no. My beasts were doing so much and they stopped doing things. It's just Grim Toll, right? So that actually shows up in a few different places. Gradual corruption. You're welcome, Dagoax. In each land with disease, 1 damage to each invader and 1 damage to each Dahan. Remove 1 disease from each land where this destroys any villages or cities, which wouldn't happen super often, but I guess could happen. Hardworking settlers. This turn, beasts also count as badlands. On each board, destroy damaged invader in a land with beasts. I feel like, so the event happens before combat. It isn't that commonly going to be the case that there's somebody who is wounded when it happens. Harvest and Bounty, Harvest Dust, also a sweet name. Destroy 2 explorers among lands with beasts. Farming is attached to prey on the unwary. Beast destroys 1 explorer. Add a beast to a board without 1. Alright. I feel like maybe half-ish of the events a beast kills an explorer. I feel like that's not wrong. So I am okay with putting explorers in lands with beasts where I can. So here is okay. Here is okay. On this board, there's already an explorer in a land with a beast, so I can't put it there. Maybe put an explorer here because there are 2 Dahan. So the Dahan should be able to deal with it pretty easily. Wait, let's look at our spirits. I don't think I know how to play any of these, so that's kind of fun. Oh, you gather explorers at fast speed. That's fun. Word square. Destroy out to 2 explorers at fast speed. 1 fear per destroyer explored. All these innate powers are actually just obscene against France specifically. They're going for jungles. High word square. Dawn take no damage from ravaging invaders this turn. Place a village with an explorer or a city with a village. Also, a bunch of fear. Gather up to 4 Dahan. If invaders are present in Dahan, now outnumber them 3 fear. Decent. 2 fear, target spirit may push 1 explorer and 1 village from one of their lands. I think probably what I'm going to do is take... I like this. I like this spirit quite a bit, actually. And I have 3 presents here for some reason. I don't actually know which territory that's in. I think it's in the jungle. Yeah, okay. Whenever you use a power, you can pay 1 energy to target land with the Han, regardless of the power's range. Cool. Put 3 presents on your starting board, 2 in the highest numbered jungle, and 1 in land number 5, which happens to be the highest numbered jungle. That's so weird. So I want to play 2 cards so that I can use this. One of the cards has to be a fire, which actually means I can't play this and this, which is kind of awkward. I guess I didn't want to anyway. Alright, I think I gain 3 energy and grab a card play. I think I'm going to grab the sands. Or here even. I want to turn a village into an explorer. I'm okay with here. And we're going to gather up to 4 Dahan to here. I guess that means next turn I want to... Interesting. Next turn I can take 1 energy per turn and a power card, gain a minor power. Alright, this spirit's awesome. This spirit's awesome. It's so like straightforward how I can use this spirit to do things at the start of the game. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Your turn is already done. Everything with that was completely fine. Love that. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. I should minimize the spreadsheet probably. I'm sorry, my bad. Not minimize, but well. Hey, so good 4 to 5 games now trying to beat level 3 England with Flickering Flame. It's so difficult by itself that spirit feels so underpowered. Interesting. I do think the game gets easier as you play more spirits. Like, there's more to keep track of, but also the invaders don't tend to synergize. Like, if you add another board of invaders, it's just the same strength as the first board was. Whereas your spirits can do synergistic stuff together. Like this, for example. Plus 3 damage this turn with one of its damaging powers. Targets another spirit. You get 2 energy per turn right from the start, so that is a thing that's nice about you. I do not hate the idea of blowing up the village that this is going to build. With this card seems sweet here. That seems to be about all I can do. So I could gain a power card and add a presence. Yeah, I think that's probably right. And we just look at a minor power and hope to get probably something with our elements or something that helps deal with explorers. This has my elements. And 5. Defending 5 is pretty nice. Actually, I really like this. I would use that next turn pretty happily, I think. Because the problem with this location is there are Dahan in it. I mean, that's good. But the problem is this pushes the Dahan out of the territory, so they don't get to kill the invaders. It also costs 2, so if I take something that costs 0 instead and it kills the invaders, that's a huge upgrade. Turret Spirit gathers a Dahan into one of their lands and then does 1 damage in that land per Dahan present. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Any spirit can do that. Does that help with anything big right now? Like huge amounts. I feel like this could be useful, but it doesn't have as obvious a use as Sap the Strength of Multitudes does. Fleshlight Fever is probably fine, but I think we're going to be killing Explorers a lot to deny builds entirely, so Disease isn't quite as good. Seems like my spirits are pretty good at killing Explorers entirely. I guess I'll take a second card play, but then not use it, which is kind of weird, but I don't know. Doesn't do anything to actually try to play it. And there's no reason not to take a second card play because 1 fire doesn't do anything either. Okay, down here. Oh, we should note things. This is good. This is going to be good. This is good. This is going to be good. All right, down here. I can add 2 presents. This has to target another spirit. I don't hate skipping this build. That seems pretty good. I have... Invaders have -1 health at my sacred sites. I would need 2 energy. Maybe I just take 2 energy. It means that this is like not dealt with at all, including next turn right now. Maybe we could find some way to deal with it. So slow. I guess I could do this. Get to 2 card plays, have some extra energy. Play this and play some sort of other power. If I do this, 2 damage to explorers only. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, that seems worth doing. Would I do that? I guess so. Alright, let's go for this one. This seems like it's probably good. Has all my elements. This also has all my elements. Not all of them, but most of them. Unquenchable Flame's also very good. Everything's very good here. Everything's got a fire on it, which is my main element. If you target another spirit, they gain +1 energy. They can immediately play another power card by paying its cost. I bet that lets me do something broken. I'm not going to play Unquenchable Flames this turn, unfortunately. But it sure seems pretty good. I don't think Fire in the Sky is great because Strafe isn't what I want against France. Against France, I want to be killing them. With Gold's Allure... Gold's Allure solves this by itself by pulling stuff into here and costs 0. It's kind of the least flashy of these cards, I feel like. But I mean, it does that thing and costs 0. Jump attack, thanks for the 60 months. Why won't time stop moving? It's a fine question. Tricky. I kind of want to stop this build because it's going to be a city and a village in an adjacent territory. Well, I can stop both things basically by just doing this, I guess. Alright. So this is still a problem for when they ravage. And this is going to get pulled into the mountain. Alright, a Thunder Speaker. Thunder Speaker, I think, is really strong, but also very specific what you're meant to do, and I don't remember what the thing you're meant to do is. So... we are meant to put the Han in a land. I can gather the Han to kill a thing. I can push the Han in to kill stuff. Each Han deals damage equal to the number of your presence in target land. I can walk around with my Dahan and then blow everything up. Mayashi. Gather a Dahan and they destroy an explorer. Is trying to scale a real thing on this character, or do you just use this and get the 2 card plays? And that's kind of it. Gather up to 1 Dahan per purple you have. Push up to 1 Dahan per yellow you have. So I want to put some Dahan in here, probably. Getting the second innate is quite valuable. This one? It does seem kind of good. Especially against France. We have trouble with, like, things that are bad happening when we take damage, though, yeah? For now, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I think I'm relatively okay with jungles then. I'm gonna play more cards. Don't want to do that. Oh, yeah. We gather you to here. We exhaust that so it doesn't build. We ambush this so it doesn't build. I'm going to skip your build. I think adding a village here is okay. We're exploring mountains. That's a little awkward because I was going to pull more stuff into here. And they're getting explorers somewhere. Oh my god, look at all these explorers. France is kind of wild. I mean, that's kind of obscene. Can I make this happen next turn? I'd need a moon and a fire from my minor power. But maybe. So they have already built, and now they're exploring, and I'm putting another explorer down, which means I can put them into jungles with a Dahan, and the Dahan will just kill them before they move next turn. Before they have a chance to do anything. It's fine. This is fine. That's fine, I think. I want to go there. I don't know. Maybe I did. Being next to this might be good. I was going to turn this into an explorer. I was going to gather people into here. Do we have to outnumber? Yes. I was going to gather a Dahan here. Oy. So, this is good. This will be good. This is good. This will be good. This is good. This is good. Oh, there isn't a Dahan here anymore. Oh well. For some reason, I thought that would be good. Okay, but I have to put a presence in the... Whoops. I guess that's fine. And then the mountains, which is like... Yeah, if I have extra stuff to use, I can do stuff to the mountains, but... I think I am definitely gaining a power card. I want a 0-cost power with moon and fire. Can't always have everything. I can target myself to give me a +2 with my powers. Gift of Constancy is probably okay. Thriving Choke Fungus. would be okay if they went to jungles again, but I can't actually target wetlands with it. I'm not next to them. Dire Metamorphosis. It does a lot of things, including adding Blight to the island. I don't know about adding Blight to the island. The Spirit setup seems rough because I have Thunderspeaker and Rising Heat both want to make a big killing lands, but there's not much Invader. Push Gather. Yep. We'll do our best. Just wondering, like, how much does energy give us? Decent amount? Kind of feels like it has to be pretty good. Also, I will have some cards that I want to play repeatedly, almost for sure. I won't decide whether I want to get an energy or another card play just yet. Probably reclaiming next turn, although maybe Gift of Constancy means I don't have to reclaim next turn. Yeah, I don't know. What's going on with the snake? I want to go here and sap. And then in terms of all of these other explorers, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a solution. Let's look at another power card. Drought feels pretty good. I don't want Drought to be as good as it feels like it is, but it sure feels like it's really good. The problem is it's adding Blight. This is the problem. I'm going to take Drought and hit that with it. Which means I have a Claw and a Fire and a Mountain. So I'd need Fire and Animal on top of what I have. I don't quite have. Ooh, Gift of Furious Might instead of this and get my passive, which deals 1 damage. But my damage dealing powers deal an additional damage. So it would deal 2 damage. Actually, I can target myself with this? Oh, I can't target myself with this. So yeah, it would deal 2 damage. Do I get to... I need 3 fires. I could put 2 presents here, take these 2, and then actually blow this entire thing up. And I guess I'd get all of these things as well, which probably does something. Yeah, it certainly seems like it does something. But I need to deal 4 damage to clear this tile. Is that right? I think so. I'm pretty sure I'm into that. In that case, I don't think I want drought, because I'm not going to be droughting this. I don't have enough cards. So instead, I want... Since I didn't change anything else yet, I can still change this. Everyone need a copy of this game when playing with friends? Nope, just need one. The other stuff is not as exciting. I guess I'll take this. Desiccating Winds. Can do some Badlands stuff, maybe. And I'm using this, and I need a... Oh god, it doesn't have a mountain on it. This doesn't work. Well, that's relatively fine, probably. I don't know. It takes a while to get to 3 card plays, doesn't it? I think that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know. I could go for major powers, but it feels like the wrong character to have major powers on at the moment. I just go all the way to 3 card plays then. Take an animal, a fire. Probably. And we take the 10-5, and we give our friend +3 damage. Our friend who is going to go up to 3 card plays and display all 3 of the cards. It seems like I have cards which gain energy. So in general, I will want to be going more toward the more card plays tracks rather than the... Yeah. Rather than going for energy on card tracks. I think I'm down for 2 more presents on Thunder Speaker. Can we go here? Although this is going to die and then I'd lose the presents, so I guess not. I go like here? Am I getting one of these this turn? Because killing a village would be pretty nice. Go here. Actually, I can't. That's too far away. Oh. Push up to 4 Dahan. Push them into here next, I guess. And the next turn I'll be reclaiming. And hopefully getting some help from other cards. I don't... Oh, I do need the fire. quite. I wish you the best of luck. It's a difficult game. I guess I have decided, you know, I don't gain that much by putting more presents here. Like, I don't actually have to play this card. Whatever. Given that Mantle of Dread doesn't actually do that much here, it kind of does something. Next time we're cleaning, I would have 0 energy. But I'm gifting of Searing Heat, I think, for 2 energy, which gives me some energy. Am I reclaiming next turn? I was gonna try not to, but reclaiming a card seems okay. Reclaiming my cards seems okay. Let's go here. Play these cards. Alright, I think that's it. So Words of Warning goes here. Gift of Searing Heat goes there. Gift of Furious Might goes here. Gift of Strength goes there. Gift of Constancy. Who would I like to have? Who's not claiming next turn, I guess? You? You might be the only one who's not reclaiming next turn. So I guess you can have Gift of Constancy. Although that gives you 2 energy. Do I want somebody else to get the 2 energy? Probably. You gain energy when you reclaim. I think we start going for major powers, maybe, with Devouring Teeth. Next turn I can gain a major power with it. Concealing Shadows here. Gather an Explorer. Here. Each board and an Explorer shall land without Invaders or Dahan. I would rather not. Each beast destroys an Explorer. Oh, that one I like. That one's pretty good. Each spirit with at least 3 Dahan among its lands may use a slow power now instead of later. Ooh, that's certainly something. But only 1? Just thinking I could pull this in here and do the extra damage on this. Then this builds and I use this and I still do pretty well. I kill 1 Explorer and like 2 villages or something. This stops a Ravage happening. I'm kind of inclined to just let the Ravage happen though. Yeah, let's lot. Why don't I get a Jorbs? This is my Jorb. There's also this as a slow power. Ooh. I could use this as a slow power. Gather Dahan into here. Use that to push this out. Then the Ravage doesn't happen. Well, actually, I don't even need to. I don't really need to push stuff out. I need to push the village out, but not anything else, I guess. And I can push it here, which is at my sacred site, so it'll have 1 health and it'll just die to something at some point. Like this, maybe? Yeah. You could put it there. And then I could gather this here and deal 1 damage and kill the village. That seems good because a sacred site here is probably better than one here. It's off the edge of the board. Okay. So we're going to do this. I don't actually want to gather. I'm going to push this to there. Okay. Voice of Thunder, push up the 4 to Han. That's good, that's good. This is good. There's no Dahan to push there. Also gather Dahan. Gather this to there. I was going to gather here. But this seems good. I think that's probably all. Oh, let's gather another. Why is my video here twice? Well, one of them's me, and one of them's ManyJorbs. Quasi-morph? Never heard of it. Oh. I actually think I want that push. So, pull, finish gathering. I don't need to move any presents, push there. That's all. And you also get a thing. A spirit can push a village or explorer from its lands. Yeah. I thought this did a lot more than it actually does. I think we're going to target... Well, it's not one of your lands. This is still going to blight, which is not a thing that I realized. Push a village from its lands. Village or explorer. Oh, what if I pushed this village in here? You lose a presence. Got some mountain builds. We're already down to only having 4 villages available before we die, by the way. France is unhinged. Wait, where are we putting extra stuff? France is just very, very, very non-serious. There's okay, I think. Here. We'll go here. We'll go here. All right. So we're going to deal an extra 4 damage with this, which absolutely wipes this. Oh, it's only 3. Shoot. Still not bad, IMO. I mean, I have absolutely nothing that I'm even planning to do about this shit. It's fine. Thrasher Man, thanks for the 26 months. Appreciate it. I feel like blocking here is probably pretty good. Deal 7 though, which is unfortunately 1 too many for Sap the Strength of Multitudes to work. Yeah, we go here anyway. Seems like anyone could deal with that somehow. Kind of like the idea of just getting some fear. Oh no, this gets fear. We'll push up the Fortahan. There. There. It's mostly done, and then destroy 2 more villages. And this will be good next turn. That one's a problem. This one, apparently I have an eye on. I don't know. This one's good. These ones are bad. And these ones we will have to take a look at, but I think we should be able to do something with that. It does feel like killing an explorer, which is about to become a village, is not bad. It's like going here, maybe? Alternately, do I get this power again next turn? If so, maybe I don't need to worry quite as much about that building. I have to gather a presence up to 1. Okay, I'm just gonna kill one of these. I get to reclaim a power that I played. Let's go Gift of Furious Might again, I think. I want Sap the Strength of Multitudes next turn. Could work here. Be fine. But it feels like defending when I don't have the Han anyway is kind of a waste of time. Can I get to here? I could have, but I didn't. I can get to there. 2 presence, 3 energy. I really want to, I really want a major power, though. Let's just do this. You also get to reclaim something, but I'm pretty sure that you're reclaiming all your cards next turn anyway. Let's do that. I don't know. Rock and stone. The island is infected with humans and must be cleansed. Colonists are trying to infect the island. And yes, they must be cleansed. Problem, problem. Problem, problem. That one's good. Problem and problem. Then also we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 villages getting built, which kills me because I only have 9 villages left before I die. So, I am down to look at some major powers already. Instruments of Their Own Ruin, I think, is one of my favorite cards in the game. And this is on a character that could at some point maybe kick it. Next turn we get Slave Rebellion, by the way. Boom, boom, boom. And they die to the Ravage. I could use it to clear this out, but I'm like actually killing everything. I'm not just defending. This is kind of weird. Need a mountain this turn for my innate. So I guess maybe instead of this, I'm playing this. Mountains or sands. We threshold swarm. I mean, it is, no, not this turn, we can't. I also don't, I'm going to click on this one. I'm not particularly looking to add 2 Blight to this land against front 6. I think that has a fairly large cost. Do I want to go to 3-card plays? Or do I just want to play Instruments of Their Own Ruin every turn? Spooksy, thanks for the raid. Yes, I need a mountain card. Okay, I'm good with adding Badlands somewhere. We will work out where exactly soon. I think this is just going to explode. I think that's fine. But this one will be good. Wait a second. My entire thing was contingent on it being good to add to presence with this spirit, and then I've just realized that I don't have any cards. Do you think cards are important? Nah, I think it's honestly fine. This gets me so much. These sacred sites are good. Reducing all of the village's health by 1 is kind of a big deal. I do note that I'm dead to their build right now, so maybe something to look at. We have to reclaim here, right? Probably we want a minor power. Another destroy 3 villages. Wartime spirits solo, correct. I'm kind of awkward that playing it here kills all of my presence. I can actually play at fast speed. This is fast speed. So I take Haunted by Primal Memories. Shut. I mean, it does work, but actually, it doesn't work. I don't have enough energy. I would need to take Sunset's Fire flows across the land. which is not as exciting to me in terms of effect, but does kind of feel good in terms of elements. I could also just scour the land. Yeah, we like fear. We are trying to get fear. Gift of Constancy is very painfully not my elements. One, two, three, 6. That doesn't build. 7, 10. But I'm clearing some before the build phase. They're escalating? Huh. Maybe it's okay. I could take Scour. I actually can make it work, I guess. But if I do, I don't get this. Oh, it's also unreasonable. Destroy up to 2 explorers. This is hard. I like gathering a bunch of blight into one land. But I mean, that's just not my elements, not fast. It's just not a thing. Haunted by Primal Memories is the only thing I've seen that solves this. Let's take a look at Thunder Speaker's turn. Thunder Speaker is going to reclaim cards, which means we're going to have the ability to look at some stuff, and maybe it solves some problems for me. Does defending 4 at a sacred site do something somewhere? Sure as hell doesn't. Powers with yellow are kind of the elements that I care about. It doesn't look like I'm taking one of those. Gatherer, push an explorer, and isolate the land. This is probably worth taking. Claws matter, right? I guess just take hazards. Hazard spread is not awful. I was gonna go for Badlands. We already have some beast synergy types of things going on. I was actually thinking I could take this and get 2 fear by putting a beast there, but maybe that's a little bit too cute. Maybe there's other stuff that's more important. If all this does is 2 fear, would I like it? I don't know. It'd be okay. Ooh. Given that I have this, I can defend 4 here. Which means I don't need to put a sacred site there anymore. Which means I can play this character's turn completely differently. Which is probably a good idea since this character's turn was literally playing 0 cards. Okay. So we're gonna take this. Alright. And then we are going to look at another minor power card. Targets pair against 3 different elements of their choice. Yo. That kicks instruments of their own ruin here. Which is a much better way to solve the problem I was observing. So we deal 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 6, 7. I mean, something like that. Alright. Okay, so Elemental Boon is going to hit Instruments of Ruin. Gather a Dahan at fast speed and kill some stuff. That do something. Not really usefully. This is the Fear deck, and that is the win the game card if we manage to reveal it. We have some sort of earned Fear card, which will show up shortly. This targets a land with Dahan. It's unfortunate that our power is not fast. Gosh, there's just a lot going on here. I think I like this one. Let's see if I can work out what this character's turn is. We're gonna Gift of Constancy. Are we? Or are we going to... This would block here for me, which seems good. Unfortunately, this doesn't have the range to do anything. Gathering some Dahan into like here for next turn seems pretty reasonable. But I need to do fire. Yeah, I can't do either of these. I would have to do both of the fires, which aren't good. Okay, so we're giving up on the passive this turn, and we don't have to worry about kicking this. So we can just play the best cards then, which are... I think probably Gathering 4 is best. I think those are my best cards. This has been a challenging turn. Next turn, before the Sands Ravage, we do have a Slave Uprising, which could be pretty useful. We're going to add a beast here and defend 4, and then... Wait, no. I forgot. I forgot we changed that. Okay. We can use defend 4 there or something next turn, though. That card's still pretty good. Slow speed pushing a bunch of Dahan seems pretty good. Oh, I've just realized I'm getting yellow from this, right? Yes. So I'm going to have my passive. So I want to have... Alright, we can do that here, but we want to have Dahan in there to actually kill the villages. So how do we get Dahan there? Push up to 4 Dahan? Or gather Dahan and instantly kill a thing? I think we do this. Currently I don't have a claw. Okay, so I need a claw. wild, wild stuff. I think we set an ambush. And so this will be gathering 2 Dahan. Which is only enough to kill 1 village in that sands. But I don't have Dahan stacked in sands anywhere, except for like here. I think that's fine. Alright, you. You don't have to pass your turn anymore. So I can reclaim cards, gain presumably a minor power, and play 3 cards. Or I can do this. Gain a minor power, play 1 card. But I would have... Yeah, we should just reclaim. We have to go minor because I don't have any energy. Gather a Dahan at fast speed. Gathering a Dahan there at fast speed is pretty good. Feels like that would result in all the villages in that spot dying. It doesn't really have my elements. But like, what other options are there? Destroy an explorer and a Dahan and add a wilds. Don't think I care. Go Call to Guard. I have to play 3 cards. Call to Guard is going to be one of them. That's going there. I could skip a Ravage there if I wanted. I think at the moment I'm okay with it just happening. Oh, I'm not going to go passive. Gather up to 2 Dahan and then push stuff. This just kills a village for me. Okay, let's just do that. What a turn. Alright, Elemental Boon, you for yellow. Oh fuck, it's different. I thought it was the same. I think there's a different card that's the same. Oh my god. Okay. 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 Alright. Okay. It's fine. We just have to do literally everything different. No, it's really not that bad. I just have to Guardian Serpents instead of Elemental Boon. Is Elemental Boon good still, maybe? Anyone benefit from having... Not really. I'm losing this. That's kind of bad. I think it's okay, though. Plus, like, I don't know. It kind of feels like at some point... You're not allowed to spend more time working on your turn. At some point, it's just like, okay, yeah, I had my turn. I'm going to gather a Dahan to here. You're going to sudden ambush there. I think you get Gift of Constancy and get instruments back again. Do this here. I think who gets Gift of Searing Heat? Would you like to deal 2 damage in one of your lands? Usually, but I think it's fine. Let's keep stacking our Serpent. On each board, Invaders do +1 damage per land when ravaging. I think that's actually okay. Oh, here. Fuck. Add a disease to a jungle or wetland with the most cities or villages. So there. Go there. We go here. Okay. Remove a blight from a land with at least 2 Dahan. Oh shit. Actually remove some blight. We can remove an explorer or a village from a land where it's the only invader. This is kind of huge. So I can stop this from blighting, which I think is quite good. I can stop this build. Do I want that? Possible. Stop this build, stop this build. I can't push it in there because they deal +1 damage with their Ravage. They're there since that's a diseased tile. Let's remove that. All right. Bit of blight, bit of blight. We're 3 left on the healthy island. All right. We are now, what's going on? Why are we, oh, they built a city. So they're also adding a village. And put it in the place with a bunch of Dahan. We are exploring coastal lands, which means they don't escalate. Also, the coastal lands, I think, are a pretty good place to put them. Put this here. Put this here. Let the beasts attack again. Putting stuff in places with villages is good. Not sure that I have the best. Oh yeah, when stuff gets put in there, it instantly dies this turn. Not sure that I have the best slave rebellions. Let's see though. We can have one here. That's pretty good. So slave rebellion there. Slave rebellion here. I don't have any Dahan left on this board. Whoops. Yeah, that's awkward. I do feel like the Sands Ravage is not too bad. We're gonna have to deal with this. How far I am from actually kicking instruments. I'm very close. We're gonna gain a power card and get a 0 cost miner with yellow on it, and then I'll kick it next turn. And like use it here to blow everything up or something. Although it has to target from a sacred site, so I guess I have to upgrade that. Wait. Two damage to explorers only. Well, there aren't that many places that make sense to target that. I think we just target it here. We don't have that many options. And then I think I am probably trying to Sacred Site here. We're going to gather warriors for this slave rebellion. Probably. And then we're also getting ready to blow this up next turn using Manifestation for the first time, which I'm okay with. Feels like not an awful idea. Somebody's got to do something about it. Beavers. I was going to gather the Han here, I guess. Is that better? Probably. What does it actually do? This card. Invaders with Strife take 1 damage per Dahan present, add a Dahan per village or city it destroys. Five damage. Not enough damage. I need to instruments there next turn. I am probably fine with killing these then. Does, I'm pretty sure, seem important to pull these in here. Relatively confident. Alright, that's a turn. Love that you just don't make energy yet. That's probably not important, right? Why would you need energy? X. Let's start with looking at a minor power here. This is like kind of a big deal. I need a 0 cost that has yellow. A 1 cost that has yellow. Fuck. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Uh-oh. It's only a Sands Ravage. Just use instruments here, I guess. And take Blight there. It's okay. But it does become a large tile next turn. I can take Ants and that guarantees me that I can kick it next turn. That seems pretty good. I'm kind of just playing instruments every turn and supporting doing that with my friends. Do I want 4 cards this turn? Next turn I'll be playing these 3. Did I say 4 cards? 3 cards. This turn I could play instruments, herd, and gift. Which is probably good. I don't know why I've put presents here. This is not fast speed. This is also not fast speed. Uh oh. I've created a situation for myself where I need to be defending. Which I'm not sure is a thing I can currently do. Are we grabbing a power card right now? I guess we are. I can also, I guess, just skip the Ravage. We go up to 2 energy per turn. Play these 3 cards. That next turn we're reclaiming. These cards are pretty good. They proc 2 halves of my passive. Okay, I'm actually kind of into this. Add a presence to a sands or mountain. 3 away. I go like there. Ludicrous. Somebody has to deal with this at some point. Maybe you can. Oh shit, I actually don't get damage to explorers here. I think it's okay. Decide what the rest of this turn was yet. It's actually I need 7 energy. I have 2 default and I'm getting 3 more. I can Gift of Constancy and that gets me to 7, which means I could spend all of my energy this turn just fine. Am I kicking some stuff? Feels like I'm kicking some stuff then. Okay. Oh, I'm putting Strife on something. This game is so good. Holy shit, this game's so good. I think I can actually blow up this entire tile. 1, 2, boom, 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 boom. I take Blight, but I do fight back and win. Alright, that seems really good. And I can gift a Furious Might to you to fully clear that tile. I think we can even push stuff, push more things into this tile and blow up more of them. I'm gonna have 5 damage, village, village, city, push 1 more village in. Yeah, that makes sense. And I can Gold's Allure here to get that set up for something. I'm not entirely sure what. My last card here is going to have to be Hurt towards the Lurking Maw. Which procs this. I deal 1 billion damage. Slow speed, but 1 billion damage. Okay. I have no idea how any of this is working over here, though. This is a problem. This is a problem. Our spirit does not seem to be doing so great. I feel very confident about the right side of the island right now. On the left side of the island, I just like don't even know what's happening, which I guess is a thing. I need to Gift of Constancy this turn, so that is 1 choice already made for me. I think I'm down to look at another minor power card. Gaining 3 energy is pretty good though. I think we place the 2 energy presence things. Should I look at a major power card and try to work out how to line that up? I think one more minor, because this is pretty good. It is fast speed as well. Yeah, doing a good job of proccing that to stop these builds from being quite so bad would be nice. I think this island's going to start being a problem really soon, actually. Of course, I can't actually proc my passive because I'm playing Gift of Constancy. Shit. What's the bottom of this? 2 fear and 4 damage. I could play that this turn. It's kind of wild. Maybe I get some sort of fast speed. Fast speed, create a strife. Ooh. Being able to block could be good. Is not fast speed, unfortunately. Removing blight. Removing blight's not awful. Add disease or fear and add strife. I can't kick it. So I think I need to make a sacred site here if I want to be able to block there. Also, am I just dead, actually? To their build? I hope not. I did not look at quite how bad their build was, but it's really bad, actually. I might just be dead. Well, that's fun. Quicken the Earth Struggles also works really well with this ability to reduce the health of villages, because I can just use it to blow up a tile. So let's take it. Yeah, I don't know. This might be pretty bad. It might be pretty bad. I can fast speed gather 1 explorer out of the coast. But that is a lot of villages getting built on this left coast. Hey, Serpy boy, how are you? The Gift of Constancy. We probably Crops Wither and Die. And this to get the gather 1. Oh shit, you still have a turn. Oh, that's useful. Thank you. Thank you for having a turn. I don't think any of these do anything, though. I might be reclaiming cards and looking for something fast speed. Killing this would be really nice. I kill that. Can't even target it. 1, 2, 3. If I could play all my cards. And I think if I survive until next turn, I can do some stuff. I need 3 yellow this turn. Oh, wait. When Blight is Ravage for each Dahan that died, that's fine. 3 yellow, you say? 4 yellow do? Not actually a thing. Why did I say 3 yellow? No, I need three purple, sorry. My yellow is fine. Next turn I'm gonna have to reclaim. Not entirely sure where my presence is meant to go. I can push 1 per yellow, and I have 3 yellow. But I have 3 purple. I could actually fast speed this power. Power may be fast. Oh my god. Brain is on fire. Unfortunately, I don't have enough defend there. I need like 1 more defend. I can't get another defend. I need 1 more defend. I have a fear card. Maybe the fear card carries. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm going to see what this actually... Oh, I can only play 2 cards. Oh my god, my brain. Okay. Well, if I can only play 2 cards, then this is kind of terrible. What do I do instead? Gain a bunch of power cards? That is a thing that I said I might do. Which of course means I can't play this. I could just play these 2. This is a decent option. Unfortunately, next turn I'm reclaiming, which means I still only get 2 cards. And one of them is going to have to be Elemental Boon. Event card helps surely. That would be nice. Maybe true. Okay. Fast speed. You get gifts. This goes here on that, which kills this. Oh shit, you get 1 extra damage. I keep on forgetting that. It's mattered twice now. You get 3 damage. This skips a Ravage. We gather an Explorer. out of this coastal region. We're still building cities. One city's not that bad. Dahan take no damage from ravaging invaders. Doesn't actually do anything. I'm just playing it for my passive to proc. Alright, add a strife to a village. There. And there. And there. And... oh yeah. That helps me not die to the thing, I guess. Good shit. This kind of doesn't have any villages, though. Invaders with strife take damage per Dahan present, and we get new Dahan. On each board, 2 damage to Dahan, a land with village or city, and Dahan. On each board, add a blight to a land with at least 2 villages or cities. Villages and cities have -1 health until end of turn. Oh, that kills me instantly. So I guess we're doing the top one. Does this kill me instantly? This was not good. The next normal ravage becomes a build. So we would build in... no, I would die. I just want to confirm. I would build village, village, 2 villages, village, village, 4 villages, 5 villages. That's a city. 6 villages, 8 villages, I think 10 villages, and then would build on coast. No, that's only 8 villages. But then would build on the coast as well, which is another... now we're at 10, 12, 13. Yeah, this is dead. Alright, so we have to spurn the invaders. It is... the other one is dead. Add blight to a land with at least 2 villages or cities. So, I mean, I'm cascading blight. Wait a second. This board doesn't get blight. Sweet. That is useful. We're cascading blight here as well. And here? Wow. Yeah, I would not say that the event card helped. That's a lot of cascading blight all over the place. But yeah, it's only 12 total blights. Each spirit adds a presence to a land with their presence on each board. Add a Dahan to a land with Dahan. Add 2 cities to land with the fewest villages or cities, minimum of 1. Okay. Let me read that again. Adds a presence to a land with their presence. Add a Dahan to a land with Dahan. Add 2 cities to the land with the fewest villages or cities. Sorry, my cat decided to vomit at me. Yeah, that's... yep, okay. I only have 12 blight total, and we have French escalation to deal with, and I'm already cascading. I think I'm dead, probably. Get a 3rd card play. I suppose. I needed this to be a sacred site anyway for some reason. What was I doing next turn? Gaining 3 energy and adding a presence. I could go for 4 cards per turn. Feels like I'll die before then. We're gonna have to reclaim next turn. Wait, I only have 3 cards? Oh, the rest are in play. Okay. Reclaim on this character as a growth option gives me a power card, another energy. I don't know, we can go energy or card plays. They're both kind of okay. Click a board to add Dahan and city. Let's do this one. Click a land to add Dahan to it. That one. Click a land to add 2 cities to it. Wait a second. I need to read this again. Add 2 cities to the land with fewest villages or cities. Click a land to add 2 cities to it. Why? Two cities to land with the fewest. Is this a bug? That's not the land with the fewest villages or cities. To my knowledge. Weird. Let's put another Dahan here. How is it deciding which lands I'm allowed to put cities in? It's only putting them in places that already have one. That's not what the card says, as far as I can tell. Min 1. Oh, so it has to be in a place which already has stuff. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Fortunately, cities aren't that bad for these spirits to deal with. Like, we put them here because we're about to blow it up. And I think they'll die. Right? They should. Click a bite. Cascade. Go there. On half the boards, rounding up, add a disease to land with both the Han and invaders. Hey, adding disease is good. Maybe I could do the other one. Could I have done the other one? Probably not. Skip the lowest numbered land, matching the invader card on each board. Hey, that's good. Ow. 7 blights left. Five blights left. Why are we not skipping this one? What? During the next normal build, skip the lowest numbered land matching the invader card on each board. Why did all 3 of them build? Excuse me? How does that work? Is it not a normal build step or something? That's kind of fucked up. I am dead to France. GG! The jungle build was just the France coastal city effect? I don't think it was. France OP. France too powerful. Maybe I got very lucky to win the first time. Because I won the first time. And then I got murdered. Abysmally. Twice. Shadows. Flicker like flame. Rising heat of stone and sand. Devouring teeth. Lurk underfoot. Thunder speaker. Round 6 loss. I actually feel like, I don't know, 2 of them are doing okay. It's hard for me to get major powers, is something that I'm noticing. Maybe it's the spirits I'm getting. I'm going again, by the way. We're fine. We can go again. Oh, I don't want those ones. Against Russia? Alright, that's fine. We'll give it a go. I am going full random. This is difficulty 11, which is higher than difficulty 10. Fortunately, we have a beast spirit, which kind of counters Russia a little bit. There's an additional loss condition. Put beast destroyed by adversary rules on this panel. If there are ever more beasts on this panel than on the island, the invaders win. But, fortunately, I have a spirit that makes a bunch of beasts, so that shouldn't be too scary. Stage 2 escalation. On each board, add 2 explorers total among lands with beasts. If you can't, instead add 2 explorers among lands with beasts on a different board. Rude. During setup on each board, add a beast and an explorer to the highest number land without a village or a city. During play, explorers do 1 extra damage. When Ravage adds blight to a land, destroy 1 beast in that land. Includes cascades. First time each action would destroy an explorer. If possible, one of those explorers is instead pushed. 1 fear when you do so. Ravage cards also match lands with 3 or more explorers. So lands with 3 or more explorers are going to Ravage. When making the Invader deck, put 1 stage 3 card after each stage 2 card. Oh no. Put an unused stage 2 Invader card under the top 3 fear cards and an unused stage 3 card under the top 7 fear cards. When one is revealed, immediately place in the build space face up. What? After the average step of turn 2+, on each board we're added no blight, and land with the most explorers, add an explorer and a village. So Russia is going to try to ravage a lot. We are ravaging. Look at how empty the board looks right now. I can put a presence and a beast in my starting board and land with a beast. I kind of like here a bit more than there. It's a bit more central. Also, you are allowed to... How do I see which number these lands are? Did Russia already do its setup? During setup on each board, add a beast and explore to the highest number land without village or city. What this? Turn it on in the settings. Show land numbers. So they already did that. Is this all the stuff they get when they set up? Weird. Feels so palatable. Hello, cat. Have you had a good vomit? Did you have a good vomit, Zephyr? Why do you want me to turn the fear deck? For the other Russia setup. I already read the Russia card. So they actually take a while to get going then, I guess. They're gonna build in wetlands and, oh god, that's such a good roll. I can just call up the deeps and they're all dead. GG? I mean, is that it? Do we just call it? GG? I think it's over. Who's good at pushing? You're good at pushing, right? You do a bit of pushing? A little bit of pushing, yeah. What else do I want to do? Spirit Spirit gains energy, and we push a village. And up to 2 Dahan from one of their lands. There are no other coastal villages, unfortunately. So where is stuff going to come from? Oh. After each ravage set on a board where it added no blight and land with the most explorers, minimum 1, add an explorer into village. Unfortunately, there are no villages to push into the ocean. These boards are so weird. Having, like, I mean, this board's just kind of dead, though, because they just pull both of their explorers into the ocean and GG. I don't know. I want a presence here, definitely. I don't know what else to do. Target Spirit gains 2 energy. Maybe somebody could benefit a lot from 2 energy. Yeah, I don't know that card. I haven't played that much of the game without digital. I can't let them build a village either. It would kind of be decent to let them build a village. The disease will stop it. Alright, call the deeps. We'll drown some stuff. Playing this gives me fear, right? Or playing this gives me a fear. Playing this gives 2 energy to somebody. That's enough reason to play it. I wonder if it's good to let them build here so I can drown their village instead of their explorer. I guess they're Russia. I guess I want to kill their explorer. Alright. Who else do we have? We have this person again. I remember this person. I feel like they were doing fine. Our land with 2 Dahan of Hanage. You choose another land with 2 Dahan. Both lands become portals. When anything gets added, you can teleport them anywhere, including into the ocean to drown. Oh, wow. Yep. That seems kind of strong. What if I started gaining major powers? Somebody can get 2 energy. I think that's Ocean. I think Ocean is in charge of major powers. Maybe 2 people want major powers, though. You want to push stuff. Why don't I ever get into the strong spirits? I say, with 4 strong spirits. I don't know. They're not that good. Maybe. I like setting up here, so I'm next to 2 wetlands. That kind of makes sense to me. This one does have 2 explorers in it. It also has Thunder Speaker. Feels like Thunder Speaker can just kind of kill all of those. I mean, we can just click on this card and they die, actually. And then also click on this card and these ones die. That seems decent. Russia Explorer Escape. I'm sorry, do I have to read this again? The first time each action would destroy explorers. Oh no. Oh, that's the problem. Oh, that's the problem. Okay, I see. Yeah, that is a problem. I mean, that does sound like a problem. Let's wander over this way. I'm just going to send energy over here, probably. You're going to be my infinite card plays. Spare it. Just get my passive. It's the wrong one. This is 5 damage. Hmm. I can proc this slow speed, but I can proc it this turn. Feels decent. Card plays 2. I keep on doing this and then, like, dying. Maybe it's bad. I don't know. Targets mountain or sands doesn't seem right. Each invader added to land this turn may be immediately pushed to an adjacent land. Like the ocean? I think you gotta take Confounding Mists here, right? I need an orange and a purple. This says everything. Holy shit. Sure. Let's see how this does. So you're telling me that if I do this, and I gather this, and I gather that, one of them doesn't die. Shit. That is unfortunate. Oops. Why does it let you target that? Move a beast up to 2 lands. Skip that. Skip that. I can push this in there. And I can gather a beast to somewhere, like here maybe. Alright. We're going to Gift of Searing Heat to, I think, Ocean? I could go here. Just major power. I don't know. Somebody should get major powers at some point. You're building in the wetlands very poorly. And exploring sands. That's a bit awkward. I put all of those explorers in sands. Oh well. 2 damage to explorers only. There are still no villages on coasts, right? Feel relatively good about that. I guess the problem with going for major powers on Ocean is I only get 1 power a turn, and even that's kind of only kind of. And also we don't have any. The reason to go for them on Ocean is that I have so many elements on this track, I guess. So I can easily kick them. We can push 2 to Han from our lands. These sands are a long way away from my ocean as well, so it's going to be harder to deal with those. Well, also I can't push this into the wetlands because the wetlands didn't actually ravage yet, right? Shoot. Let's bring this here. Push this to here maybe? Push this out of here. Is that okay? I can skip the Ravage. I need another Dahan here to clear it when I Confounding Mists next turn. Confounding Mist does seem good against Russia 6 with Ocean, yeah. I agree. That's fine, we can hang out here. I don't know who gets this. I still haven't worked it out. I don't know. It's just 2 energy to somebody else. You can probably benefit from 2 energy over time, I imagine. Alright, Welland's Ravage. Looking pretty clean. Some stuff to deal with over there. He could push a town out of Sounds. That's true. Shout. Yeah, it's okay. I am down to add a presence here. And then to buy a power. Isolate a land. If I have an isolated land and I have to push invaders out of it, do they just die? Do they fail to push? How does that work? What does it say? If possible, one of those is instead pushed. If possible, seems like a relevant thing there. I have any of my elements. Strong constant currents is more pushing, but it only targets coastal stuff. What else am I doing with you this turn? I don't really know. These all seem terrible. Just don't seem very good. After invaders are added or moved to target land, 1 damage to each added or moved invader. That's probably pretty good. Somebody has to help with this stuff because the ocean can't do stuff with it. So let's wander over here. I call this a spiritual experience. Sure thing, Bolt the Burb. Sure thing. Huh. 4 defense coastal. Wait, that's kind of good here. What about this? Less relevant. The 4 defense coastal, like, helps there quite a bit. Presumably I can push it to Hanan. Pushing it to Hanan seems pretty good too. And we just have this nonsense. But I can skip a Ravage, and I was going to Confounding Mists, which is like fine. It feels a little slow, I don't know. I could go double presence here. But I do want to get power cards somehow. I do at some point need to put presence in that ocean, probably. So I do need to press this button one more time this game. Maybe I do it this turn, and the next turn I can reclaim. This is twice in a row that I've played Ocean with adversaries that make it hard to drown things. I'm not looking for you to play the game. Clever retort. I am trying to play the game. So like saying very specific plays that I could do kind of feels like you're playing the game, not like I'm playing the game. All right. Let's put 2 things here, maybe. What thing? I don't really know. Probably want 3 card plays next turn. When we reclaim. Yeah, I think so. And since we're reclaiming, there's no reason not to do this. Okay. I was going to call to guard to get another Dahan in here. I have 2 more cards I can play. Oh, actually, oh cool. I can just do this myself, yeah? I just need the beast in there. Is it just 1 beast or is it 2 beasts? I need 2 beasts. That's upsetting. I've played this since I added presents. Damn. There's only 1 beast there. So this makes 2 defend. But I actually can't use this because there's only one beast in the region. Man. Let's make this so there are some beasts here, I guess. We are back to this not working. Since I'm doing this anyway. I can use it to push a thing here and then drown the village. Target spirit may push this into here, and then I can swallow a village. Nice. Does something for me. Alright. I was going to reclaim for some reason. Doesn't seem that good. Words of warning. No voice of thunder. Push a bunch of stuff. Everything's so fast. Kind of feels like adding a presence and gaining 4 energy is just always going to be better than trying to put presence on this track. We're stuck at 2 card plays per turn for a bit longer though. Unless we do this and then gain a bunch of power cards and then do this and get reclaim 1. That's kind of hot. I'm kind of into that. Well, I could do this first and then next turn do that, I guess. No, I have to reclaim. What am I doing? I'm doing this, then I'm reclaiming, playing some sort of bad turn next turn, and then I'm doing 1 presence gain for energy, and I have reclaim 1 and whatever good power card I got there. I'm looking for a major power, I guess. And I can just add, I can just keep majoring. Okay, I like that. So, is there a reason to reclaim versus add a presence now? I guess if I add presence now, I can reclaim Voice of Thunder. Oh, wait. And my presence is going to go... Well, I want to be able to hit this with Words of Warning next turn. Or this. I don't know. Just put some stuff here. I don't want to play this turn. It costs energy. Could I have used it like somewhere else though? Can I get to there? 1, 2, 3. What's the range on it? 2. 1. Somehow that doesn't work. It's so rude. Alright, down here. I was going to do some like skip ravage type stuff, but I'm inclined to believe that I can just let these ravages happen. Like, they don't do that much. We can confounding mist that. That seems good. I don't know. I've never played against high difficulty Russia before, so I don't quite understand what the timings are gonna be like. Next time Dahan will be destroyed in target land, destroy 2 fewer, or push up to 3 Dahan. I can push Dahan in here and then kill all the stuff. Gather up to 1 blight, isolate a land. Blight is added to the land, it doesn't cascade. That's probably decent. 1 damage per Dahan? Or gather up to 3 Dahan? Each Dahan, 1 damage to village or city. I don't know. I think this. Isolating land seems good. But it has none of my colors. Well, that's not true. It has a mountain. It mostly doesn't have my colors. That's gonna build. Guess that's fine. Is it gonna build? It is gonna build. Is it gonna build? It is gonna build. Yes? Yes. I guess I could drown that instead of this. I don't know which one's better. Let's make this a big spot. I'm gonna be a city here next turn. I've kind of done that to myself. Also, holy shit, the amount that I am not proccing my passive here. Very large. Very large amount. Why do I even want to do this? I'm just going to kill an explorer that doesn't need to die. Gather to Dahan. This does all die next turn. Because I'll probably reclaim Confounding Mists, or... I don't know. How does it die next turn, actually? Let's do this to stop the Blight. It's not worthless. Feels kinda iffy. Does having more spirits increase difficulty? Increases complexity. I think it actually decreases difficulty. Because the invaders don't tend to combo with each other, whereas your spirits can combo with each other. Works, right? I think that works. Target you. Push this. Gather a beast here, I think. Stop that ravage. Defend 4 here. Defend 4 there. Ignore wilds during the Explorer step on each board. Without wild Explorer actions, add +1 Explorer. Oh, that's probably bad. 1 damage per beast. I do have a lot of beasts. Huh. This actually kills one. I can also kill that twice, kind of. Kind of. Hey, Malachorian. Where am I putting this? Here? No, that would ravage for 6. That's too much. Shut that way. This is making a lot of fear, which is, of course, a bad thing. Because they get more stuff from fear. Kind of weird. Alright, we get this out of the sands so it doesn't build. That's good. We get this out of the sands. Click an explorer to push it. That doesn't keep going? I thought I'd created an infinite. Very upsetting. Added a Han to land with no Dahan, and no a bunch of other things. I'll land with Dahan. Wait. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, okay. That's fine. We need to redo this though. We can push it to there, and push it in there, and then it pushes out to not there because that would kill stuff. Alright, good. So I don't need more Dahan here now. One there. Oh, a Dahan here is pretty good. Or here, actually. I don't know, it just kills an explorer, which doesn't kill the explorer. Probably fine. This is going to be only needing 3 damage. I think generally having 2 Dahan everywhere seems pretty good. Remove an explorer from a land where it's the only invader. Does this also not work? Destroy. This is removing, not destroying. Well, that's really good. We stop that build. We stop that build. It also works on villages, but I don't think I mind this one. We stop this build. God, that's so good. It's obscene. Actually, I think I will stop this build. Alright. They just like don't get anything. Skip Ravage. This into here. Push you to... What? Click a land to add a villager and explorer to it. We just make piles, I think. I think we are good with making giant piles of things. Are they trying to punish me for doing that? Because I feel like it's like pretty good, actually. Jungles, get explorers. Okay, I did make some piles in jungles. But like, if they overkill a tile, it's not bad for me, is it? I don't know. I think Russia ramps up. I've drowned a Han too. I mean, that's kind of okay, maybe. Push up to 4 Dahan to some sort of jungle, I guess. Unfortunately, I do not have enough energy next turn. Oh, I do. We can deal good damage here, yeah? Hi, cat. We reclaim 1. We get a bunch of energy. We defend 3 for some sort of ravage, but there isn't a ravage next turn. They don't have. They just don't have a ravage next turn. Okay. I think we're just pushing as much as we possibly can in here. We are adding 2 beasts somewhere, but it has to be a place that I'm already in. Some here. Alright. I think the turn that is most mandated is probably this one. I was going to add a presence gain for energy. Reclaim 1. Make it that. Each Dahan's dealing 3 now in that region. And with my claw, I can gather 2 Dahan. Boom, boom. I have 5 presents. 4 presents? I have 4 presents there. And 4 Dahan for 16 damage, which nukes it. Alright, so I think that turn is pretty straightforward. Ocean is, I assume, reclaiming. There's a tile that is going to ravage this turn. Oh yeah. Oh, they're all going to ravage because they have more than 3 explorers in them. Russia. Well, that's unfortunate. God, maybe I need to go to sleep. You gotta let that happen so that I lose. You understand? I'm playing as Russia on high difficulty for the first time. This is the first time I've ever done this stuff. So I'm going to lose to it because I don't understand it. But if you tell me what it does and how I should beat it, I won't lose instead. You understand? That isn't the goal here. The goal is for me to lose. Hey, modus bonums. Okay, so it turns out I'm just actually going to completely die. That's pretty fun. Because actually, this, this are going to ravage. Oh yeah. Alright, that's pretty bad. It does feel like the double explorer was really bad for me. I'm going to lose like all of my presents for Thunderspeaker 2. Alright, I'm good to GG. I've been streaming for almost 10 hours. I'm gonna go to sleep. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Next time we will defeat Russia, perhaps aided by an understanding of what it actually does. I will see you all on Tuesday, most likely. So, tomorrow, I guess. I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I have plans in 8 hours.